Hi, I'm Tamara Jean, your spiritual holistic healer and inspiring visionary here on High Vibe TV. And this is your energy update with crystals and essential oils for June 14th, 2019. And the energy is building. You know, we've had solar storms these last few days, so if you have felt tired or, you know, there's kind of a whole spectrum of symptoms, anywhere from gaining insight, clarity, and your intuition being very heightened, also being sensitive, to lack of sleep, nervousness, anxiety, depression even. If you have felt any or all of these things, know that you're not alone. That has been happening these past few days. And as we are going, so this information is so much information coming through for this weekend and through next week as we're going into the solstice next Friday, but we've got the full moon in Sagittarius first on Monday, and these just next 2 weeks of June are just going to be power packed, because then we have Neptune going retrograde in Pisces. We're going into Cancer season. So there is a lot happening, and I'm sure many, other transits happening as well that are going to influence all the universal energies and what is happening for us right now. So what they were telling me, so on a physical level, the crystalline energies are expanding, going through an expansion process within our carbon-based bodies. And that's why I've kind of been focusing on, getting things moving, the detoxification and improving the communication between cells is really critical at this time. As it is needed, you need to support the cellular and DNA structures as they are going through this transmutation process, as we're going through another phase of spiritual awakening, and this includes your physical body. So as we move through these energies to really take care of the body, this is your vessel, that you're here in this reality. So that is very important. I'll be getting that holistic health energy update out to you guys this weekend with sound therapy and sound healing, and more specifically the solfeggio, the ancient solfeggio frequency scale. And I will go over each one of those frequencies for you so you can really maximize using these different frequencies and how they are going to affect your body and your cells and your DNA. Very supportive at this time. So make sure you look out for that this weekend. But it is the energies, the new energies that are coming in through these magnetic waves that are coming over the planet. So your own personal biofield are being, engaged and interpreted and configured in such a way that it is recoding for the highest good of humanity in this evolutionary process. We're just in this huge, so it kind of feels like a push-pull, and within the energies within us, and, and with the karmic thing and with Saturn. So it's, it's like this constant kind of bounce back and forth. I've got the past coming up, it's triggering, we're getting emotional, right? And our ego mind is overactive at times. And then we have these like huge spiritual awakening, revelations and aha moments that bring deeper insights and awareness for yourself, as well as like kind of what's going on in the big picture. And so really bridging the energetics with the physical world and the physical body and the metaphysical and all of the levels. They were telling me down to the subatomic level, being activated in such a way it's configuring the baseline of this reality, and which influences the timeline of this reality. And so all of these, what they were showing me was two things. Is we're kind of in a process of, if you were to visualize a big, huge cavern, and as you're kind of rappelling down, right, it's just, it's a bunch of rock and dirt and, sometimes kind of mucky. And then those ones where you go down and at the bottom is this like beautiful oasis of this brilliant water, clear, that really brilliant blue or even kind of tinge of green. And it's just like paradise. And along with traveling through a wormhole, right? And all of these colors and lights are like flying by at warp speed, and how your body, right, where you've seen it like in movies, how the body, right, the face is being all stretched and, you're kind of all feeling weird. And then it's like you're reconfiguring through all of these, the time-space continuum, and then you pop out the other side. It's kind of like we're still in the wormhole and we're all reconfiguring. It feels discombobulating, but being reconfigured in a way so that we kind of pop out on the other side, right? It is like this paradise. It is New Earth. It is, and it may not like physically really look different, but the frequency is different, right? We're going to be operating from a much higher frequency on all levels, both physically and energetically and conscious wise. And so, yeah, it's a lot going on. And so, of course, you guys know I love using crystals and essential oils to help support this work and this deep and intense work that we're all doing right now. And so the crystals that I have for you are going to be very helpful on a physical level and also spiritual and energetic level. And with that full moon in Sagittarius coming up on Monday, right? Sagittarius, the traveler, the adventurer, really shooting for goals, right? Because it's the centaur with the bow and arrow, right? Pointing up to the sky. You want shooting for your big goals. And this is the energies very much supporting you moving in the direction of your soul and right in your purpose and what you came here to do. So these are going to be very supportive in that. So first that I have is Amazonite. This is one of my favorites. So it looks similar to turquoise, but it has a little bit more seafoam green color. This helps with your expression of your truth. And personal awareness. It really opens up for clear communication, also helps with building strong and clear boundaries, and bring you more into alignment with your physical reality. It is on a physical level. It's going to help with that cellular regeneration that is happening right now. It's going to support your thyroid and adrenal glands because it can. This energy and all this reconfiguration and transmutation down at the cellular and DNA levels can put your nervous system and endocrine system under stress. And so this is going to support your thyroid and adrenals, and it's great for stress relief. So it has healing properties for physical ailments, emotional issues. It helps healing trauma after injury. And it also is great just in energy healing and chakra balancing. Next is peacock ore. So this is a stone of Sagittarius. So it's pretty. And it's really helpful in seeing new perspectives and keeping an open mind, because you really, it's very supportive for you right now to have a very open mind and open to new perspective and that infinite possibility. The more perception of being limitless, and to it's a stone of happiness and joy. It really turns you into positive directions. So keeping that really open mind, which of course the oils I have are going to be supportive of that as well. And you want to really broaden your vision. And so I have sodalite next. I'll show you the other side too. This is another good third eye stone right here. It's going to give you that guidance in discovering your path. And sometimes, especially with all this back and forth and the past, and then you're thinking about the future, what direction am I supposed to go? This is going to help bring focus to that path and really right into a single direction, and strengthen your intuition on this and following that and what that direction should be. And so the essential oils that I have for you, first is clary sage, which is the oil of clarity and vision. So this is going to assist in changing and shifting those perceptions, which we have been doing so at a very deep level, personally and collectively. And it's going to help give you the courage to see the truth and really, be true to your authentic self and live from that place and stand in that truth. It really helps to open the soul to those new possibilities that are here and those experiences. So it helps expand your vision and clarify your spiritual vision. Next is clove, which is the oil of boundaries. Because there's also been a lot of, I've been observing a lot of family patterns being brought up as well. And what does that mean? What does family mean? Not just biological, but also like soul family, right? And being a child of the universe, but also learning to, in this whole process of living true to your authentic self and standing in your truth, becoming a sovereign being, is placing those boundaries. So this is going to help. The clove will help you let go of those patterns, right, that are not supporting you, that are not in alignment with your personal integrity. It will also help. Sometimes we get in that victim mentality, especially with this past stuff. Well, I'm acting this way, or I'm doing this because, so we do a lot of blame shifting, I call it. And everyone's got the victim archetype. It's a matter of bringing it into balance. Okay, let's heal that. And, it needs to be integrated. And so the clove is going to help let go of that victim mentality and really break free of those patterns. It's known as free from patterns of abuse. And this is abuse in all forms, which, is even you not living in integrity and in alignment with yourself. And so this is going to restore your sense of self and give you that strength in standing in your truth and living from your authentic self. And the last oil is Roman chamomile. So this is the oil of spiritual purpose. We're really going through, I just keep hearing the word gateway when it's coming up to the solstice on the 21st. And, right, that gateway between the 20th and 22nd, so 20, 21st, 22nd, I feel it kind of over those 3 days when it comes to solstice. And so this is going to help you shed all those meaningless activities that really consume our lives, right? We busy ourselves, right, with those lower vibrational activities that aren't going to fulfill us. They just kind of eat up our day. And the Roman chamomile will kind of help start shedding those away. You really want to have a more fulfilled and purposeful life. And that's what this year is about. Really doing, it will help restore your confidence in doing what you came here to do. And it really eases that overactive ego mind that, has been kind of turning on lately, so you can listen to your soul's guidance. So hopefully all of these tools will help you through the energies over this next week. And like I said, I'll have that holistic health video up for you that will go over all of the different solfeggio frequency, the solfeggio frequency scale. And so you can start incorporating the sound therapy in with all the other things that you are doing in supporting yourself and your growth and in the direction that you are going. So thank you for watching. I truly appreciate all of you, and I will see you this weekend in the health update.